Hi everyone, this is Karine from Karine's VSG, and I'm coming to you today for just a quick update. It's been a couple weeks. I want to thank all of you who have contacted me over the last month and a half. Thank you, Lisa, for doing what you did for me in February, March. I really appreciate it. And so just a quick update about what's going on with my daughter. I'll do that first. I should probably do my spiel first. Okay, so this is Karine from Karine's VSG. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on May 4th, 2017 in Duluth at Essentia Health Clinic, or Essentia Health Hospital, St. Mary's Hospital, I should say, with Dr. Matthew Bettendorf. My highest weight was 240. My pre-journey weight was 217, and this might all be wrong. That's how often I've checked it. My weight at surgery, the day of surgery, was 204. I got to my lowest weight after surgery in 2018. I got down to 139.6, I believe it was, something like that. And then I just plateaued, and I plateaued, and I plateaued, and I plateaued. And I gradually creeped up to 144. I was there for a long time. And then this last year happened, and now I'm at 258. So, no, not 258. Oh, 158. So my lowest was 139.6, 258. I was never that. So my lowest was 139.6, and now I am at 158.8, I think it was this morning. So, but I did hit 161 a couple weeks ago, and then I really got serious about cutting everything out of my diet, all my sugars, and making sure I was getting my water in, which I was not doing, and there was a good reason for not getting my water in, but I will talk about that later. Anyway, so quick update on my daughter. She had about 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. This would be the third week. She was working. She decided to go back to work and do groom a few dogs. And she bent over and come here, Sandy. And she bent over and ended up with tachycardia, supraventricular tachycardia, which is what I had in 2016 and had surgery on. So we were kind of worried. They, of course, tested her, and she had COVID back in November, and her and her daughter. And so they tested her again because she was being put in the hospital, and she was still positive for COVID. So they decided to put her in the hospital overnight just to make sure that nothing happened with her heart. They found out it was mostly because she was dehydrated. And so and the reason that she was dehydrated is because her chemo was causing her to have a sore mouth and a sore throat. No, go lay down. Go lay down, Sandy. Sandy wants to be involved. You come here. Come here. Let's say hi then. Come on up here. Come on, you can say hi. Okay, you can say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody right there. Right here, Sandy. Right there. See? Say hi to everybody. There he is. I just got home from the hospital, or from the clinic again, and so he's all excited. He wants to play. But we're not playing right now. No, you need to go lay down. I know. Yeah, you need to go lay down. Okay, go lay down. Go lay down. Good boy. Go lay down. Anyway, Lisa, you'll understand what it's like to have a little puppy. Anyway, so they put her in the hospital overnight, determined it was dehydration, so she's been trying to keep up with that. But in the interim, her daughter's also then tested positive. And Lila had not been tested positive before, but she probably had it before. And so Liz's doctor, or my daughter's doctor, had determined that it was technically, the positive was actually still a carryover from November. And so because of that, but she'd already been in quarantine for a couple days, so they decided to quarantine. So all of them quarantined for the last 2 weeks. And of course, I was exposed to them the Thursday before this happened. And so I quarantined also for the last 2 weeks. And I did take a test on Saturday, but we have not received the results yet, if I'm positive or negative. Both my husband and I, but we've already been, this is 15 days out from when we would have last been exposed to them. So the 15th was the last we were exposed. So it's been 15 days. So anyway, So today, but because of that, they pushed back her chemo 1 week. So last week was supposed to be her chemo week. And so because they were all in quarantine, they decided to do the chemo this week. So she said she was feeling really great last week. And of course, then she couldn't go anywhere because she was in isolation or in quarantine. And so she started, day one was today. This is her third round. She will, on the 14th, I think, of this month, she will be going down to, we will be going down to the Mayo in Minnesota, and she will get scans and see all her oncology doctors down there. In the interim, she has also gone on the protocol from Care Oncology Clinics. That is a protocol that is metformin, a statin, an antibiotic, which is doxycycline, whatever, and metbenazole. So she's taking that now too. That is supposed to starve the cancer cells. And if you've never heard of that before, then I suggest that you get the books How to Starve Cancer by Jane McClellan. Yeah, McClellan. It's backwards on here. Anyway, How to Starve Cancer. And she talks about how she had cancer, and 20 years later, she's still alive after they gave her 12 weeks to live. So my daughter is on that protocol right now, and she will probably have to adjust things and add things and stuff. Like they're talking about intravenous Z. They're talking about hyperbaric chambers now with cancer. They're talking about all different kinds of metabolic ways to kill the cancer instead of trying to just do it with chemo. You're doing this in conjunction with chemo. So anyway, so that's what she's on. And then we're still trying to get in contact with the University of Michigan with Dr. Hammer there. Dr. Hammer studies this particular kind of cancer. It's been his field of research. And so we are trying to connect with them. So that's what's going on with her. Now, as far as myself, you just don't know what your body's going through when you go through this kind of stress. And I didn't realize that I was under that much stress, but I was. And I have a tendency to not try not to do a lot of crying about it. It just eventually it just comes out, and even though you don't want it. I started showing about 3 weeks ago. I started showing symptoms which I thought were, of all things, diabetic neuropathy. My toe was just killing me. And I've said this before, I've sat on my butt the whole winter. I haven't done anything. Oh, I've had the hiccups ever since I got home. Sorry. I've been sitting on my butt in this chair, doing nothing. And so, but anyway, I thought I was having a diabetic neuropathy. I was thinking my foot was tingling, it was burning. I had sensations going up my legs and on both legs, and in my arm, I had kind of like you've been like frostbite. So that's kind of what I was feeling like. I still, to this day, I have like a little pain right here, and I thought, is that my heart? Is that my lungs? Do I have COVID? But I also was seeing, so I went to see a PT, a physical therapist, and she gave me some exercises to do to hopefully relieve it. And then I forgot to tell her that I had done a really dumb thing after I'd lost all those weight and tried to hang from some monkey bars. And when I came down from the monkey bars, one leg came down, but one leg stayed up. So I think what's happening is it's a pinched nerve. But all of this stuff, I mean, literally, when you think about the last year, I had a surgery December 31st, COVID hit in February, March. I had another surgery in July. I had, then the elections came along and all of that stuff. And then the insurrection came along. And then I learned my daughter has cancer. And all of this stuff just piles up on you if you don't deal with it. And I wasn't dealing with it because, I thought I was, but I wasn't. And so it comes out in your body. And so I think a lot of it is just keep praying for peace from God, that my mind will be settled. I literally wake up in the morning and pray, and I go to sleep at night praying. And so I'm praying all day long. So anyway, so that's kind of what's been going on with me. I've been trying to get my diet under control. There's no more ice cream in our house. There was no chocolate in my house till yesterday. My granddaughter's birthday is tomorrow, and she will be 8, and so we have a cake here, but her littlest sister, who's 6, wanted to make and decorate her cake. So she made a chocolate cake yesterday, and she's going to come over today and decorate it. And she's my little Susie homemaker. Yeah, she's amazing. She just did an assignment for school, and it was like, what are 5 things you want to do when you grow up? And she said she wants to learn how to cook. She wants to learn how to bake. She wants to, anyway, there's 5 things, and they were all domestic, every single one of them. I was just like, yep, there she is. So anyway, so she's coming over here this afternoon to finish decorating her sister's cake, because she just loves that stuff. And then tomorrow we will have the party here at my house. We were hoping it was going to be warm out. We'd been told, the forecast was for a warm week. And yesterday was in the 60s. It was beautiful, typical Minnesota spring, warm day. And I woke up this morning and it was 27 degrees and it was snowing. And the wind has been blowing like a banshee here. It is really blowing. So it is cold again, and tomorrow it's not supposed to get above 30. So today, well, this morning when I woke up it was 27, and we just looked at the temperature, it's only 28. It has not gone up at all. And the sun is kind of peeking in and out, but it is cold. So we are not going to be able to have it outside tomorrow, but we have plenty of room here, and so we will have her birthday here. And Liz will probably be tired, my daughter, because she started chemo today, and she has chemo tomorrow. And so, yeah, so it's going to be, it's too bad that she has to do chemo during this week, because she was feeling really good last week. But if she was, it wouldn't make much difference. She'd still be tired this week from the chemo treatment from the week before. So anyway, that's kind of what's going on. But I've been trying to get myself to drink plain water. And Lisa, oh man, girl, I agree with you. I cannot drink it. I tried for 2 weeks in a row. I didn't have any flavoring in my water for 2 weeks, and my stomach hurt. And I don't know why my stomach and intestines hurt when I'm drinking plain water, but I have to have something in it. It just, my whole insides ached. And then I was getting acid reflux, and then I wasn't drinking enough because it hurt. So I went this week and I got some more flavoring. So I have my Mio Berry Blast, I think it's called. I like the blue one. That's my favorite. But I've been putting a little less in it than I used to. So you can't really tell. My cup is kind of blue, but it's kind of purple and blue. But it is a blue. It is a blue drink. But I mean, it's better to get the water in than not drink it all, is what I figure. And so I went back to the flavoring, and I'm just going to try to wean myself off of it if I can. Maybe I need to just buy my water. I don't know. I hate thinking about that because I have a refrigerator that has a filter on it and everything. So I don't know why it hurts my stomach, and I just don't know. I mean, this is I'm almost 4 years out from my surgery. It should not be bothering me, but it does. So anyway, so that's what's been going on in my life this week. And I want to thank you all so much for getting in contact with me. Dee, you've been wonderful asking questions, telling me that you're still praying for my daughter. I appreciate that. So please keep our whole family in your prayers. This is the hardest thing I think we've ever been through. And one of the scariest things we have to ever deal with. And so my husband and I did travel down about 4 hours from here, 3 hours from here, to see the snow geese migration. We didn't see as many as we wanted to see, but we did see where they were. And we did we were there for quite a while. See, there's those hiccups again. And so we did get to see them, and it made my husband's day. So he loves to bird watch, and watching the snow geese migration was great. So I got some really good pictures of that. So anyway, so that's what's been going on, and we actually have some snow coming down right now. But yeah, so just keep us in your prayers. God can do anything. I truly believe that, and I know that he loves us and that he wants what's best for us. So we just have to pray that the devil is cast out in this situation, and that whatever happens, that it happens whatever God wants to happen. If it's in his will, he will do it. And we as humans can say, oh, I can't see why it wouldn't be within his will. And if it were if it were just that, then it wouldn't be a problem. But we just got to keep praying. We just got to, and she's praying and talking and, relying on God. So we just have to keep that up. So I want to thank you all for praying for her, though. I really appreciate it. And Lisa, I hope you're having a great trip to Texas to get your granddaughter, and I hope you enjoy your time with her. I'm lucky enough to have them only a mile from my house, so it is a wonderful thing to have them nearby. So I hope that you had a good time with us. And Dory, I haven't seen anything from you lately, and then I realized that I went on and for some reason I wasn't subscribed to you anymore, and that might have happened when we were watching on TV. My husband learned how to unsubscribe from things on TV, and so he may have unsubscribed and not known. But I've got you subscribed again. And you know who I really miss lately is Mama, Made Up Mama. She has not posted in months. And I had her on Instagram, and I don't think I've seen her on Instagram either. So I'm hoping everything is good with Made Up Mama, Patrice. And there's several of you, and I haven't heard anything from yeah. See? Anyway, there's several people that I don't see posting at all anymore, and it makes me kind of sad because it's I mean, at this time, during this time of COVID and everything, it's really nice to keep in touch with people. But I understand if people get busy and they don't want to do this all the time, and they think that there's no updates. But everybody's day-to-day experience is important. So I think it's good for us to have this community that we can say, okay, I'm in your boat too. So there's several people I follow on Instagram. So I mean, like Jess from Kitty, Watch Kitty Shrink. I keep abreast with her, but I miss her videos too. That was fun to watch on YouTube. I can't watch Instagram on my TV because I don't have that set up. And so it'd be nice to be able to watch them on TV, but she's not doing that anymore either. And so there's several of you that aren't posting anymore, and I just want to say I miss you all. So if you get a chance, make an update for us and see what's going on. So tell us what's going on in your life, so we know how you're doing. And even if you've gained, or even if you think you've failed, I've been watching Chella on YouTube also. Not YouTube. Well, yeah, YouTube. She started posting on YouTube again. So I've been watching her, and I totally relate with her. I mean, it's like everything just kind of creeps up on you. And so, it's really, really hard to buckle down again and say, okay, I've got this. And so, and just to, and I've been thinking the same thing you've been doing, Chella, is actually getting some kind of a coach or I think somebody to talk to, because with all of that's going on in my life, it would be nice to have somebody to talk to. But I really want to go with a Christian counselor, and so I don't know if I can find one of those here. But anyway, I will talk to you all soon. Probably in a couple weeks, I'll give you another update. Maybe before we go to the Mayo, or maybe after we get to the Mayo, I'll bring you another update. But as of right now, this is the situation, and we're just going day by day. So I love you all, and take care, and I pray that you are all healthy and happy and fine, and that you are accomplishing what you want to accomplish and reaching your goals, or at least trying to reach your goals. And just please keep me in your prayers and my family. So thank you so much, and I'll talk to you in a couple weeks. Bye-bye.